Hi guys, it's Miss Rachee and welcome to Circle Time. I hope you guys are ready for some fun books and a couple of rhymes and songs. Let's get started. Today we're going to do a kind of a different kind of warm-up. We're going to touch our nose, touch our eyes, touch your eyes, touch your nose, touch your fingers, touch your toes, touch your hair, touch your hips, touch your two little lips. Mwah. Mwah. Touch your elbows where they've been. Lift your arms and say the end. All right, let's get loose. Let's get ready for some warm up. Let's roll those shoulders back and roll them forward and roll them back and forward and back and forward and up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up. Okay, we're ready. So if you're ready for a book, clap your hands. If you're ready for a book, clap your hands. If you want to read a book, come on now and take a look. If you're ready for a book, clap your hands. If you're ready for a book, say hooray, hooray. If you're ready for a book, say hooray. If you're ready for a book, come on over, take a look. If you're ready for a book, say hooray, hooray. If you're ready for a book, sit crisscross like applesauce, like a Tootsie Pretzel. If you're ready for a book, sit crisscross applesauce like a Tootsie Pretzel. If you're ready for a book and you want to take a look, if you're ready for a book, please sit crisscross applesauce like a Tootsie Pretzel. Good job. Good job. So I thought we'd read some books about bunnies. Let me grab my first one, which is Muncha, Muncha, Muncha by Candace Fleming, illustrated by G. Brian Karras. This book, excuse me, is from Ann Schwartz Books, which is a division of Simon & Schuster. And let's read about Muncha, Muncha, Muncha and these silly, silly bunnies. For years, Mr. McGreely dreamed of planting a garden. He dreamed of getting his hands dirty, of growing yummy vegetables, and of gobbling them all up. Same. But he never once tried it until this spring, Mr. McGreely said. This spring, by golly, I'm going to plant a garden. So he hoed and he sowed and he watched his garden grow. Lettuce, carrots, peas, tomatoes, yum, yum, yummy, said Mr. McGreely. I'll soon fill my tummy with crisp, fresh veggies. You see he's looking. But one night, when the sun went down and the moon came up, 3 hungry bunnies appeared. The next morning, when Mr. McGreely saw his gnawed sprouts, he was angry. So he built a small wire fence all around his vegetable garden. There, he declared, no bunny can get into my garden now. Do you see what I see? And the sun went down and the moon came up and tippy, 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 pat, spring hurdle, dash, 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 muncha, muncha, muncha. The next morning, when Mr. McGreely saw his nibbled leaves and gnawed sprouts, he was really angry. So he built a tall wooden wall behind a small wire fence all around his vegetable garden. He huffed. Those flop bears will never get over it. Nobody can get into my garden now. What do you think? And the sun went down and the moon came up and tippy, 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 pat, dig, scrabble, scratch, scratch, scratch. Spring hurdle, dash, dash, dash. Muncha, muncha, muncha. The next morning, when Mr. McGreely saw his stewed stems, his nibbled leaves, and his gnawed sprouts, he was really, really angry. So he made a deep, wet trench outside the tall wooden wall behind the small wire fence all around his vegetable garden. Ha! He snorted. Those pufftails can't get under it. They can't get over it. No bunny can get into my garden now. And the sun went down and the moon came up and dive, paddle, smash, smash, smash. Dig, scrabble, scratch, scratch, scratch. Spring hurdle, dash, dash, dash. Muncha, muncha, muncha. The next morning, when Mr. McGreely saw his chopped blossom, his chewed stems, his nibbled leaves, and his gnawed sprouts, he was furious. So he hammered and blocked, and sawed and stopped, drilled and filled and trapped and locked, and he built a huge, enormous thing before the deep, wet trench, outside the tall wooden wall, behind the small wire fence, all around his vegetable garden. I've outsmarted those twitch whiskers for sure, he exclaimed. They can't get through it, they can't get under it, and they can't get over it. No bunny, no way, no how can get into my vegetable garden now. And the sun went down, and the moon came up, and tippy, 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 stop. The 3 hungry bunnies looked and smelled, touched the huge, enormous thing before them, and tippy, 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 tap, the bunnies hopped away. The next morning, when Mr. McGreely saw his untouched vegetables, he was happy. I beat the bunnies, he whooped and did a jiggly wiggly victory dance. Then he climbed over, jumped across, squeezed between, and crawled under until he reached his vegetable garden. Ah, sighed Mr. McGreely, at last. Smacking his lips, he picked and pulled up lettuce, carrots, peas, tomatoes, and with his basket overflowing, he reached inside for something yummy. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Muncha, muncha, muncha. Poor Mr. McGreely, he just wanted to get his vegetables and and enjoy his garden, but those rabbits had other ideas for his vegetable garden. All right, let's try something. Let's go, instead of going on a bear hunt, let's go on a vegetable hunt. Shall we? Yeah. All right, stand up, stand up, stand up. I'm gonna use my book as a reference, but you guys can help me. So instead of going on a bear hunt, we're going on a vegetable hunt. We're going on a vegetable hunt. We're going to catch some ripe ones. We're not scared. Oh no! A trench. Can't go under it. Can't go over it. We gotta go around it. Can we go through the trench? Whoosh, whoosh. That is not working. We are not doing that. So that was Muncha, Muncha, Muncha. So that was Muncha, Muncha, Muncha by Clarence Fleming and G. Brian Karras. All right, let's sing a bunny song. Let's sing 5 little bunnies went out to play. Hippity hoppity hoppity hey. 1 little bunny hopped away. Hippity hippity hoppity hey. 4 little bunnies went out to play. Hippity hoppity hippity hey. 1 little bunny hopped away. Hippity hoppity hoppity hey. 3 little bunnies went out to play. Hippity hoppity hoppity hey. 1 little bunny hopped away. Hippity hoppity hippity hoppity. 2 little bunnies went out to play. Hippity hoppity hippity hey. 1 little bunny ran away. Hippity hoppity hoppity hey. 1 little bunny went out to play. Hippity hoppity hoppity hey. That little bunny ran away. No more bunnies are playing today. Hippity hoppity hoppity hey. I hope those bunnies come back to play. Here is a bunny with ears so funny, and here is a hole in the ground. At first at the first sound she hears, she pricks up her ears and then pops them right into the ground. Let's try that one more time. Here is a bunny with ears so funny, and here is a hole in the ground. At first sound she hears, she pricks up her ears and pops them right into the ground. Did you like that one? Good. Let's read next, Big Bunny by Rainbow Watkins. That's a big bunny, whoa! And this is by Rainbow Watkins. This book is from Chronicle Kids. Whoa, Big Bunny. Once upon a time, there was a big bunny. A ginormously scary bunny? Nah, he was just big, and he lived on a ginormous floating carrot? No, he lived on a round planet that grew monstrosely delicious carrots? No. But there were lots of tasty normal carrots. But tasty carrots are so small. They're not that small. When do we get to the scary part? Big Bunny ate 10 carrots in one bite. Not scary. Without chewing. Not scary. 20 carrots? Nope. 200 carrots? Sorry. He ate carrots by the truckload. Wait, there are trucks on the planet? Yeah, yes. Does Big Bunny eat the trucks? No. Why not? He was too full of carrots. Trucks are tastier. No, they aren't. Well, trucks are crunchier. Trucks aren't edible. So what happened to them? They got stuck in traffic. Traffic's so boring. That's why they built a bridge. Wait, who built a bridge? The trucker penguins did. Penguins drive trucks? Yes, and they build bridges. This story is worse than traffic. Fine, you tell it. So after Big Bunny ate the bridge and all the trucks, he went looking for more to eat. Wait, he ate the bridge? Yup, and all the crunchy trucks. And he was still hungry? Very. So what happened to the penguins? Oh, they all took off to Florida. But penguins don't fly. That's why the giraffes drove them. Wait, what giraffes? The giraffes who drive the buses. Giraffes drive buses? Yup. They build very tasty buildings too. Buildings aren't edible. I wouldn't tell Big Bunny that. Listen, I don't like all this eating nonsense. But we're finally at the best part. Let us tell this story. The scary ending. The end. That was Big Bunny by Robot Watkins. Did you like that one? I know there was some lettuce telling a story about a big bunny. Hoping that Big Bunny, you're hoping the Big Bunny doesn't get that lettuce. Oh no. Hopefully they're not like the bunnies from Farmer McGreely's story. I don't know. Let's see. I have my phone here. I have some nice technology set up. Let's see if we can sing our song about numbers. It is, hopefully we won't get it. I'll sing it. Where is it? Okay, and now we have Lawrence, the Bunny Who Wanted to Be Naked by Vern Kowski. This book is from Short Sweet Books. And let's read about the bunny who wanted to be naked. Boom, boom, boom. Ever since Lawrence was a baby bunny, his mother has loved to dress him up in fancy outfits. She always chooses the brightest colors and all the most interesting styles. For Lawrence, his style is very unique. Sometimes she even invents new styles, like sweater suits and ear stockings and inflatable helium balloon pants. If it's just a little bit chilly, Mrs. Rabbit wraps Lawrence up in a snowsuit, 2 scarves, and 4 furry winter hats. And if it's warm out, she puts him in a protective swimsuit before he can play in the pond. But Lawrence only wants to hop naked through the fields. Every other beast gets to go naked. Why can't I? Because, his mother always replies, you are not every other beast. You're my one and only sweet little love bunny. So day after day, Lawrence forces his feet inside of silly shoes and hides his ears under horrible hats and tucks his tummy into teeny tiny yoga tights. Mommy must be stopped, but how? At last, Lawrence smiles, and not a one and only sweet little bunny smile. Late that night, Lawrence cuts and sews and stitches. The next morning, he gives his mother a homemade gift. Why, Lawrence, you made me my own outfit. I love it so much, I'm going to save it for a very special day. But, sniffs Lawrence, is today a very special day? So Mrs. Rabbit wears her outfit when she drinks tea with the turtles, and when she shops for carrots for dinner, and even when she visits her dear old friend, Mr. Raccoon. Some outfit. I love my little Lawrence, but thank goodness that's over. Unfortunately for Mrs. Rabbit, it is nowhere near over. You see, for Lawrence, there are so many other show your mother how very much you love her days. This Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Mrs. Rabbit's birthday, and especially Christmas Day. My goodness, worries Mrs. Rabbit. Could this be how my darling Lawrence feels every single day? but then she smiles. And for the first time, I've just found the perfect way to show my little Lawrence how very much I love him smile. The end. You guys have outfits that sometimes you don't want to wear that your mom or dad makes you wear. Yeah, they just love you and they want you to have some fun clothes. But you can be creative like Lawrence. So this was Lawrence, the bunny who wanted to be naked. All right, friends, we're coming to the end of our time. Thank you for watching some stories with me. Before I go, let's do 2 little hands go clap, clap, clap. 2 little hands go on my lap. 2 little legs go thump, thump, thump. 2 little legs with 1 big jump. 2 little hands reach oh so high. 2 little hands with bye, bye, bye. Bye, friends. Thanks for watching.